Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heart...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living. I hope everyone's having a great day. Here in Northwest Georgia, it's real good and sunny, and it's not cold and it's not hot. It's about 65 degrees, and we're just enjoying this weather. We're getting ready for a really good meal. This is something that I thoroughly enjoy, and it's a beef stew. And I'm going to make it a little different today. We're going to make it sort of quick and easy and not going to make so much of it. We're going to start off by using 1 can of this Keystone beef. And this is the beef that we bought for our prepping supplies. I've already got this opened. I'm just going to go ahead and pour the whole can in. This will be everything that comes in the can going right in there. Okay. And then for our other ingredients, we're going to be using some potatoes. And I've already got these peeled and cut, so I'm going to put them in. I leave them sitting in water so they don't turn brown. Let me go ahead and set these in. I'll put the recipe in the description of the video below. We really don't have a recipe for it. I just have to write it all down for you exactly how I'm going to make it. We're going to also add a few carrots to it. Now the carrots take a little longer to cook, but we'll just go ahead and put them in and get them started. I'm going to put some tomato paste, and this is going to be about maybe half of this little small can. This is a 6-ounce can, so I'll put about half of it in there. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to add, for tomatoes, I'm going to add a small can of diced tomatoes. And I may not put them all in there. I think I'll just put about half of this can in there. Okay, I might have went just a little bit over half, but that's all the tomatoes I'm going to put in there. And then on our beef broth, I've got some already mixed up here. And this is 2 cups of beef broth. I'm cooking this in a skillet. It's going to end up being a 1-pot meal. And like I said, it's not going to take a long time to cook. Okay, let me get this beef broth in. And the beef broth had not completely dissolved, so it'll take a little bit for that to dissolve, but just as soon as it gets hot, it will dissolve. Okay. Then I'm going to add 1 pack of this beef stew seasoning mix. And because I used the beef broth and the canned beef, it already has salt in it, so I'm not going to add any extra salt to this recipe. Let's go ahead and sprinkle this in. Okay. And let me mix this up real good. And like I told you, this is going to be a real easy recipe, and it's really going to be good. Go ahead and turn my heat on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to a simmer. And just as soon as it comes up to a simmer, we'll start timing it. And I'm probably going to cook it for about 30 minutes. It may have to cook a little longer depending on those carrots. I'll cook it until those carrots are good and tender. But I am going to keep the beef stew covered and let it start cooking. So in about 25 to 30 minutes, we'll be back with you and we'll check it and see how it's doing. Okay, let me take a quick look at this. Okay, it's just now starting to come to a simmer, and it really looks good. While this was coming up to a simmer, I went ahead and mixed us up a pound of cornbread, and I just put it in the oven, so we'll have cornbread to go with this also. But I'm going to set me a timer now for 30 minutes and let this cook for 30 minutes. So I'll be back with you. And also, I'm going to turn the heat down because I don't want it to be cooking hard. Okay, so we'll be back with you in about 30 minutes. Okay, everyone, I'm back. This has been cooking for 35 minutes now. And so let me get this lid off. I know one thing, it has really been smelling good. Marie even told me she was smelling it all the way back there in the den. Boy, it smells good. Looks good too. Okay, let's do a test on it. I'm just going to take a fork and see if a fork will stick through a potato. And it went right into the potato without any problems at all. And let me try this big piece of carrot here. Went right into the carrot, so it should be done. Now it's very hot right now, and this takes a while to cool down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of this is cornstarch mixed in with some water. And I think I've got about a 1/4 cup of water here. And I'm going to pour this in to help thicken up the juices in it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and add it all to it. Okay, we'll mix this up. Boy, it's smelling good. Working right here over it like this is nice. Okay. I've got it down on real low, so it's just barely simmering. And I'm going to put the lid back on. I'm going to let it sit here for about 5 minutes. Set a timer. Okay. And let me show you the cornbread that we got. I cooked this cornbread while the beef stew was cooking, but that looks real good. Let's see if it's going to come out without any trouble. Ooh, it's hot, but it came right out, and hopefully you can see that good. Don't know if that camera will focus good. Okay, that cornbread looks real good. Okay, I'm going to set it over here and let it cool down for just a few more minutes. And I'll come back in 5 minutes and I'll make us up a plate and show you how it looks. Okay, everyone, I'm back. And this has been cooking for another additional 5 minutes. I just turned it off. And as it cools down more, the gravy in it's going to thicken up even more. But, just look at that, how good that looks. I can't wait to eat that. I think I'm going to do something different. On mine, I always like to put my cornbread in the bottom of my bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and crumble my cornbread up. Okay, I'll go ahead and get Marie some out first. She likes to eat her cornbread with it instead of crumbling it up down inside of it. That really does look delicious. Okay, now I'm going to put mine on top. Okay, that looks great. Now it's very hot, but I'll still try to do a taste test real quick for us. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on, and I've got this turned off. I'm going to set it. I'll set it over here so it's quick cooking. And let's do a taste test now and see how it tastes. And I'm going to try to get some of the meat first and just a little bite of that cornbread there with some of the gravy. Very good. Cut me a little bit of that carrot and see how tender it is. Carrots are perfect. I think the best part about the beef stew is having that good gravy to go with that cornbread. It is just so delicious. That is perfect. This is such a fast and easy meal using that Keystone beef that comes in a can. There was just not hardly any prep work to it at all. I just cut up 3 potatoes and I cut 3 carrots and chopped them up and put in there with it. And that was all the work there was to it. Very easy, fast meal. And there's nothing about it that you won't love. This is absolutely delicious. Make a little sip of this tea. That tea is good. This is tea that we made yesterday, but when we make a half gallon, it usually lasts at least 2 days, sometimes a little longer. But I'll carry this in there to Marie. She's going to absolutely love it. We appreciate you taking time to watch this video. And I know everybody makes beef stew, and there's a lot of different ways to make it, but this is a really fast way to make it, and really it don't cost that much. The biggest expense is the beef. And I checked on Walmart.com, and it's still the same price it was when we bought these cans about 3 or 4 months ago. It's a $9.98 a can for the beef. But y'all have a great day. And enjoy your week, and we'll see you on our next video. And like Marie would say, do what you love and love what you do. Bye.